Welcome to News Recap on Eyes of Africa TV, where we bring you news amid headlines of the week. I am Tosi Adeyemi. Yesterday, September 5, 2024, local government elections unfolded across Akwa Ibom, Benue, Enugu, and Rivers State, evoking a mix of reactions. While some areas celebrated peaceful election voting, others faced significant challenges, casting a shadow over the electoral process. In Rivers State, gunshots rang out in Port Harcourt. Despite the violence, the Electoral Commission insisted there would be no reversal of the elections, affirming their commitment to proceed. This firm stance has sparked heated debate and concerns among citizens and observers as they await the final outcomes and official announcement. Nigeria has secured a new $1.57 billion loan from the World Bank to bolster critical sectors. The loan aims to enhance human capital by improving healthcare for women, children, and adolescents, while also building resilience against climate challenges like floods and droughts. Announcing the development in Abuja, World Bank Country Director Dr. Indame Diop revealed that $500 million will be dedicated to improving education and health services. $570 million will strengthen primary health care, and $500 million will fund sustainable power and irrigation projects. These initiatives are designed to address long-standing gaps and drive lasting progress. Moving on, after 2 years, Emirates flights from the United Arab Emirates landed at Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos on October 1st, 2024 at 3:32 p.m. The flight arrived with many empty seats, showing a quiet return to service. Departing passengers used the new terminal, while arriving passengers went through the old terminal. Although it wasn't a busy flight, its arrival marked a new beginning for Emirates operations in Nigeria. Nigeria's imports of premium motor spirit petrol fell by 13.77% in 2023, dropping to 20.30 billion litres from 23.54 billion litres in 2022. And according to the National Bureau of Statistics, the decline followed the removal of fuel subsidies introduced by President Bola Tinubu's administration in May 2023. The report also revealed a 3.58 billion litre reduction in petrol imports during the second half of the year, signaling the impact of the policy change in fuel consumption. President Bola Tinubu departed Abuja on Wednesday for a 2-week stay in London as part of his annual leave. He is set to return to Nigeria on October 16, 2024. This trip comes shortly after his return on September 16 from official visits to China and the UK. Members of the National Youth Service Corps voiced their frustration after receiving 33,000 naira instead of the 77,000 naira allowance announced by the federal government. Despite the official raise effective from July 2024 and aligned with the national minimum wage, Corps members shared screenshots of the low payment, accusing the government of false promises. Some even labeled the situation propaganda. The federal government under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has introduced new tax regulations to ease the tax burden on the manufacturing sector and small businesses, signed by Finance Minister Wale Edu on October 2nd, 2024. The deduction of tax at source regulations covers payments under key tax laws. The regulations aim to promote global best practices, reduce tax evasion, and simplify compliance. They also provided tax exemptions for small businesses and manufacturers, particularly in sectors with low profit margins, while clarifying rules to eligible deductions. Nigeria may soon face fuel scarcity as petroleum marketers raised concerns over a major disruption in petrol supply. This follows the closure of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) purchase portal. Chinedu Hadike, spokesperson for the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, revealed that over 2,000 pending purchase tickets for 45,000 liters of petrol are awaiting approval. The backlog, totaling millions of liters, amounts to an estimated 79 billion naira. The federal government has exempted various energy products, including diesel, CNG, and electrical vehicles from value-added tax. This was announced by Mohammed Manga, Director of Information at the Ministry of Finance. Finance Minister Wale Edu also introduced fiscal incentives aimed at revitalizing the oil and gas sector, including tax breaks for deep offshore oil operations and gas production, as outlined in the 2024 Oil and Gas Companies Tax Incentives Order. A federal high court in Abuja has barred the Directorate of Road Traffic Services (VIO) from stopping, impounding, or fining motorists. In the October 2nd, 2024 ruling, Justice Nkeoye Evelyn Mahan declared that the VIO lacks the legal authority to confiscate vehicles or impose penalties. The judgment also affects the Director of Road Transport, Jabi Area Commander, Team Leader, and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, who were all listed as respondents. Justice Maha upheld that no law permits them to stop or penalize motorists. The federal government has also signaled plans to reduce electricity costs in the coming months. Prime Minister Chief Adebayo Adelabo made this announcement on October 3rd, 2024, during a visit from the National Lottery Trust Fund at the ministry's Abuja headquarters. Amid complaints over rising electricity tariffs, Adelabo assured Nigerians that ongoing efforts to boost power generation and distribution will lead to lower electricity costs soon. The Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics has given the government a 15-day ultimatum to address its demand of face a nationwide shutdown of polytechnics. The ultimatum, announced after an emergency National Executive Council meeting in Abuja, will begin on Monday, October 7, 2024. ASUP President Comrade Shamna Panja accused the National Board for Technical Education of overstepping its authorities in students' admissions for higher national diploma programs and vowed to resist this. Moving on to stories outside Nigeria, as Tunisia heads to the polls today to elect its president, the nation's youth expressed mixed sentiments about politics and voting. Many feel lack of opportunities, prompting some, like fruit vendor, to urge their peers to seek a future abroad. Thanks for watching. Join me again on the next episode of News Recap on Eyes of Africa TV. I am Tosin Atiyemi.